Hey, Dr. Martin here again with another quick micro lecture as we finish up Word this week. How to make comments on another person's document or even make edit suggestions that they can accept or reject with one click of the mouse. This is what other instructors may use in your classes when you're turning in reports or research papers or whatever, your boss, your staff secretary, your office manager, whoever, is editing your document or reading it over for you, even your resume, they can use this tool within Word. And it's so easy for the person reviewing and the person receiving those comments because it's right in the Word document. Okay, so we're going to look over that first. As always, we start at the Shasta College portal page. You log in, and we're going to start going with our Canvas course first. Okay, and we're going to do that because we need this sample file to do this assignment. So click on it. It'll bring a preview most of the time. So the preview issue in Canvas is intermittent, right? And you're just going to click this download link. Now on my computer, I have this set up so that it opens the file. But I have it open on a third screen up here you can't see. So you might see it open depending on your settings. But all we need to do is make sure that we've downloaded it, right? Because now we're going to go back to our apps page. We're going to click on these boxes over here in the upper left-hand corner, which is the app launcher. And we're going to go into our OneDrive, and we're going to click on Files right here. Here's our folder for this class. And so far we have folders for each week. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to make another folder called Week 4. We're going to open the folder. We're going to click on the plus button again. We're going to upload that file from your computer to the OneDrive. Now, I know this seems kind of cumbersome, but so far we don't have a really great integration between Canvas and OneDrive, especially on the student side. So for now, this is what we got to do. And depending on how you do your work, you might be using other types of cloud storage or a thumb drive or whatever. I have this rule of mine that anything that is important to me is saved in the cloud. Okay, whether it's Google Drive or OneDrive, whatever you want, it's saved in the cloud. All my photos and videos are either on Google Photo or on YouTube because I've lost so much stuff when a computer dies or crashes, a hard drive breaks, and it's terrible when you lose, 3 years worth of pictures of your child. So anyway, okay, we're going to click on File Upload. That was a mini lecture in itself. Now you can't see it here, but on my screen it's popping up the file viewer, and it's showing, there you go, it's showing that we see that the Week 4 file has been downloaded. So we're going to go there. We're going to go to the Downloads folder, and we're going to click on that document that we just downloaded, and it's going to upload right here inside our Week 4 folder. Okay, now this is where we want to open it from. Now I'm being really specific about this because I've had quite a few questions about, well, my version of Word looks different. If you're accessing Office from the portal, just like I've been showing you, then it should look very much the same as yours does at home, whether you're on a Microsoft computer, a Chromebook, an iPad, or a Mac, or whatever. Okay? Drink. Okay. So first, here we are. We know we're in the cloud version because there's some tells, right? We have this little cloud right here with the green checkbox, saved to the cloud. And right here, we can change the name of the document. which is different in the downloaded version. Okay, so here we have our document. You'll notice that it looks kind of messed up, right? I mean, I did this on purpose because the whole point is you're going to make comments for suggestions. Now, first, well, when I'm reviewing a document, the first thing I do is on the home ribbon, I'm going to click this last backwards P here, and you'll notice that it's like a toggle switch on and off, and it's showing all of the different types of paragraph markers. Like we have a space between each word. It's represented by a dot. We have a paragraph marker, meaning you hit enter on your keyboard or return, and you've created a new paragraph, right? And you'll notice that after each sentence, there's a new paragraph, right? So let me show you how to make this first comment. Okay, I'm going to highlight all of this text. Okay, I'm going to go to the review tab. I'm going to click on this button right here, new comment. Now, my comment is going to be that we shouldn't have this many paragraphs. This should be, all this text should be in 1 or 2 paragraphs. And then I give a tip, you know, because I'm thinking about my audience, right? You can avoid this by not just hitting enter after every sentence, right? It's unnecessary spacing, it's hard to read, okay? And then you click on comment, and that's like, boom, posting your comment, okay? Now, you'll notice that I pre-typed my comments because, yeah, I'm sure you've seen that I have big fingers and a small keyboard, and my, you know, spelling and typing skills are very poor. I should have taken the typing class and forced myself not to look at my fingers, but I didn't. Okay, next comment is going to be for the title. So you'll notice that we can, in the review tab, we can click the new comment button, but you see this icon here for the new comment? We also see that here in this toolbar that popped up. And we also see it here over in the margin. Okay, you can click on any one of those 3 and it'll add that new comment, and then you just type in your comment. I suggest centering the title to make it more readable, easier to read, more pleasing to the eye. Always have to click comment. That's you posting that comment. Now, my last comment, you're going to make 3 comments for the assignment, and you need to make sure that they explain the issue to the reader, okay? One of the things else that's wrong, and I'm sure you're going to find a lot more, are that this whole paragraph, this whole text, you need to have a capital letter at the beginning of each sentence. That's not done. So I'm just going to highlight this first word here, this, and I'm going to click comment. New comment. There we go. And I'm going to type in my comment. You need to capitalize the first letter of each word. And here's a tip, right? Because you're new to Word, so I'm giving you the tip. You can use the change case tool on the home tab of the ribbon, right? So if we go to home and we go to this little cool thing right here, change case, we can click one button and make it center case, but we'll talk about how to suggest changes later. So right now we have 3 comments that we created in this document that are easy to read. They describe the problem and make some suggestions on how to fix it. All right, and that's it for this micro lecture. We are going to do another micro lecture on how to actually make changes that the reader can see you've made and either accept or reject them in the next video, which hopefully you'll watch here in a few minutes.